I welcome you once again. Good morning, class. And I think now I don't need an introduction. You must be, as you are getting in touch with your syllabus, in touch with your subject, you are also aware of the teacher also. Thank you so much. Today I am going to talk about, as I talk about that what is zamindars, what is zamindari system, what are the essential features, what are the evils which were prevailing. Today I am going to talk about the Gram Panchayat. So what is Gram Panchayat? Gram Panchayat is constituted under section 12 of your UP Panchayat Raj Act. And you can say it is the executive committee of the Gram Sabha. And the members are also from amongst the members of the Gram Sabha. As I have already told you that the members of Land Management Committee, the members of Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat will be same, and they will be working for the benefit of the people. So under section 12 of UP Panchayat Raj Act, this has been constituted. Then section 11 provides the scale in accordance with the number, you can say, of members. It shall be decided upon the 50% of membership, and this will be reserved especially for women. So when we talk about the UP Panchayat Raj Act, that is Amendment 1994, it provides that the government has power to make the reservation of office of Pradhan and Up-Pradhan as per the reservation policy to the SC, ST and OBC. And 1/3 of the total member of the offices of Pradhan shall be reserved for women. And every person who is residing under the Gram Sabha must have completed 18 years of age. I repeat, 18 years of age, and will be entitled to the context and the election of the Panchayat may cast his vote. But if that person desires to contest for the post of office bearer, then that person shall be deemed ineligible to contest in the election of the Panchayat. So these were certain rules, because you cannot hold two posts simultaneously. So this UP Panchayat Raj Act came, or you can say this Gram Panchayat was constituted for the working of the, you can say, the working of this people are for the benefit of the landholders, and this is the supreme body, and it managed to see each and every affair of the land. So, and this, you can say, Gram Panchayat constituted the lower bodies also, that is Gram Sabha and Land Management Committee, and they helped this Gram Panchayat to work in a smoother way. So the establishment and management was taken by these people of the Gram Panchayat. There were allotment of places for the storing manure, registration of births, detail of marriages and maintenance were also recorded, and there was the assist in the development of agriculture, commerce and industry. And this land management committee also focused on, you can say, the agriculture. And why we consider it as the supreme? Because whatever the things came, ultimately that was decided by the Gram Panchayat. Though there were lower bodies also, you can say the Gram Sabha and Land Management Committee. Thank you, students. I will be continuing my lecture in the next class.